I agree. Without the radio on, they had nothing to go on. Nothing.
So they were basing their guess on a probable scenario.
Mm-hmm.
And they guessed, including rather remarkable 3D color computer graphics to back it up.
I saw them.
The first time that we've ever had computer graphics for this kind of scenario, that when the spacecraft computer asked for the onboard control system to pressurize those tanks for the retro-rocket burn into orbit, a piece of tubing basically failed because some propellant leaked through a check valve and ignited, causing an overpressure and raising the temperature and basically causing an explosive leak, which then caused the spacecraft to tumble out of control, and because of mechanical systems on board, basically silenced the radio and the computer and made the mission fail. That was their scenario, but it was a guess. It was a most probable thing, given that there was no real information on which to base any conclusion. Now, let me tell you what we really think happened.
Okay.
All right? And this is where you have to really go into the guts of another inexplicability in the history of NASA, which is the story of the Hubble telescope. Did you ever wonder, Art, how one could launch a $2 billion telescope whose heart was this incredible mirror that was going to give us all these stunning images, and you get it into orbit, and then you discover that you haven't tested the mirror?
No, it seems impossible.
Well, not only to you, but to a lot of people, particularly me. I think it is definitely impossible. Because when I was teaching, how to make telescopes to fourth graders and, housewives and bakers and plumbers in Springfield, Massachusetts at the museum, one of the first things we did was to give them a very simple test for how to test the accuracy of their mirror so they would know whether it was polished correctly. We're talking a test that could be applied by a fourth grader that would give you the accuracy of a homegrown amateur telescope mirror to within a millionth of an inch.
What about the effects of the cold? Now, obviously, they would have tried to have taken
No. The whole telescope was designed with all of those things. That was not the problem, all right?
All right. Hold that thought. When we come back, it's Hubble Trouble.